Welcome to another video from NGN. This time we are playing Warhammer Fantasy. We are playing 2,400 points. We are playing Ogre Kingdoms versus High Elves. Still John versus Clayton.
Yes, I'm playing my. I'm not gonna make that comment.
Yeah, you're probably playing with yourself. All right, John, would you like to go through your army and your spells?
Okay. So 2,400 points of ogres.
Yas.
So.
All good?
Hold on. Make sure I didn't fuck up here. Yeah, we're good. Okay.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
23 ogre bulls.
Yas.
11 iron guts.
Yep.
2 storm horns.
Mm-hmm.
I have a tyrant.
Yep.
Bruiser BSB.
Yep.
And a level 2 butcher.
Yep.
I have the 2 spells I have are spine marrow, which is a signature spell.
Yep.
And bone crusher. I did roll a 6 and got the great maw, but
yep.
I can't stand the great maw, so get rid of it.
Got rid of it. Cool. So you got stubborn and +1 strength?
Stubborn and spell number 1. So it does the 2d6 strength damage.
Oh yeah, it's 2d3 strength damage, no armor saves.
Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher is a magic missile with range of 18 inches that causes 2d6 strength to hits with no armor saves allowed.
Deadly.
The caster can choose to increase the range of the spell to 36 inches. If he does, the casting value is increased to 11.
Okay.
And then Spine Master is Spine Marrow.
Yeah.
Is stubborn.
Stubborn. Okay, cool. I am playing High Elves. As such, I have in my army, I have 5 Illyrian Reavers with a Musician and a Harbinger. I have a White Lion Chariot. I have 50 Lothran Seaguard with shields and the full command. I have a Dragon Mage on a Dragon Mage of Kaldor. He's level 2. And I have 6 Dragon Princes with Tyrion.
Fuck.
A level 4 Archmage, and a BSB in the unit.
Jesus Christ.
The level 4, he got, these are his spells, he got Soul Quench, Hand of Glory, Tempest, and Fiery Convocation. And the Dragon Mage got Flaming Sword of Ruin, and then got 1 which was the Fire Cloak, but I just swapped it for the signature spell, Fireball. Because he gets Flaming Sword of Ruin because it's a Dragon Mage. And then I rolled for the other one and took Fireball. Fireball! So we were playing Battle Line. We rolled for it. We rolled a 1 for scenario, so we're playing Battle Line. C deployed first, so he got +1 to go first because he has less units. So...
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4.
And it's starting again. It's just like the fucking 40k game.
So you rolled a 1. Alright, High Elves turn 1, and we'll be back afterwards. Alright, so turn 1 for the High Elves. Vanguarded up my Illyrian Reavers and then ran them full tilt to get past the charge arc of the Stonehorn. The Lion Chariots in support. Wheeled my Sea Guard. What's up? And followed the dragon in behind them, supporting them. And then the Dragon Princes just advanced into comfortable position between the forest. During the magic phase, I got 5 dice, channeled for nothing. I got Flaming Sword of Ruin up onto these guys, and then they cast Hand of Glory onto them. They got +2 to all the stats, but this is really just a buff phase and says he gets a bonkers charge off on him, which I don't think he can get. These guys, the guys that were in range, I think 11 of them could shoot, shot at the Stonehorn. Hit a bunch of times, wounded once, but he saved his armor. Those guys shot, and that's everything for
because I reminded you.
Turn 1 for the
High
Elves. We'll be back with turn 1 for the Slaughterhouses. These guys that are called Ogres.
Ogre Kingdoms.
So, turn 1 for the Ogres.
Yep. Basically ignoring these Illyrian Reavers because I can't really do anything against them right now.
Yep.
So I advanced up ahead, moved the lads into the woods for whatever reason. Iron Guts folded beside, and the Stonehorns right there waiting as well. Tried to cast Bone Crusher. He was able to dispel it.
Yep.
Then I had 2 lives left over. I got off Spine Marrow, so currently this block is stubborn.
Okay.
Which is beneficial because we're in the woods. And that's it. Waiting for turn 2.
Cool. Alright, turn 2 for the Elves. Went well. Alright, so because I had +2 to my stats, I charged 17 inches across the board and touched that stone horn inappropriately. Oh, he fell over. During my magic phase, I cast Flaming Sword of Ruin again on this unit, and I managed to power Hand of Glory through his Dispel dice. I got 3 this time on all my stats. Repositioned for everything else. I put some shots into the Ogres, killed 2. Yeah, killed 2 because of Flaming Sword of Ruin.
Yep.
And then resolved the combat. Tyrion carved 3 wounds off the stone horn and the unit finished it. I overrun 7 inches past him. And Ogre's turn 2.
Fuck. Anyway. Numbnuts there knocked out my fucking fuzz. So I got fucking angry.
Yep.
I was gonna turn in place to fucking reform, but too goddamn cramped over here because of your fucking horse knife-eared bastards. So I advanced to hit. I don't give a shit. So I turned my Iron Guts after I marched those guys a hit, and then Stonehorn just walking up like, all right, enough of these bastards.
Yep.
Went to cast Bone Crusher again, got denied, and then they're back up to their stubborn.
The stubborn awesomeness.
Stubborn awesomeness.
Woo! Right, back with High Elves turn 3.
Turn fucking 3.
I almost said Tyranids. High Elves turn 3. Tyrion and his squad marched all the way around to there. They decided they didn't get out of charge X, so they could get charged by some other guys this turn. They moved to here. These 3 units all charged that big Iron Gut unit, dealing 17 wounds.
They're not Iron Guts, they're bulls.
The bulls, dealing 17 wounds. They dealt 19 back to 3 to they punched the prince off of his dragon, or the mage off his dragon, and killed 15 out of the unit, and then 2 to the chariot. But all wounds tallied, it's drawn combat. Yeah.
Because we forgot to count the charge bonus until I remembered, and then good guys see strikes again.
Yes. So all good. Ogres.
It's my turn next.
Turn 3. All right. So turn. What's this? 3 for the ogres.
Yes, bottom 3. So the Stonehorn charged in against the dragon, and the Iron Guts, because they were able to clip him, charged in over here. Bit of a tussle over here. I killed his level 4 mage.
Yep.
And then I killed. I did Tyrion challenged. I accepted my bruiser. He basically did what I did last game. He rolled 3 1s to attack me, or to wound me. Sorry. Then I attacked back, got 1 wound in, and then the rest of the lads annihilated that poor mage because I couldn't attack the rest of the unit because I was in the flank. They passed their combat res, or they passed the combat, and then they reformed to face me. So we're getting ready to throw down there. Over here, the Stonehorn slammed in against the dragon, knocked a couple of wounds off. The guy on top knocked out another one. The rest of the lads, I lost 18 wounds worth of bulls, and then the rest of the guys came in, started swinging, and then caused them to flee with the amount of carnage that I did.
Yes.
And then my mage is currently at 1 wound, and yeah, that's it.
That's it. Yep. All right. High Elves turn 4.
Yep.
All right. Ogres turn.
No. High Elves.
High Elves turn 4. Yes. High Elves turn 4. Turn 4. These High Elves rallied, and then the Illyrian Reavers charged into that big combat. Through the dragon, managed to do the last couple wounds to the general, and the chariot managed to kill the mage.
Yep.
And then the charging in Illyrian Reavers dealt enough wounds to break the unit, because he only had leadership 8 at that point.
Yep.
Or leadership 7 at that point, and he rolled an 8. The BSB's dead, so Tyrion killed the BSB in that combat, so there's no rerolls. So
the Iron Guts killed. The Iron Guts and the bulls killed just about everything else.
Yeah, and Iron Guts killed the rest of the Dragon Princes in the BSB, and the Bulls killed the Chariot, and then
two of
the Stonehorn, and 2 of the Illyrian Reavers, and the Stonehorn killed the Dragon.
Pulled him apart.
Yes. Starting Ogre's turn 4.
Yeah.
All right, turn 5. See.
Okay, so quite an exciting moment for the Ogres.
Yes.
There's not a lot left. There's not a lot left of fucking anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, so the lads thought better of it just because they're a bunch of fancy fucking horse guys. They're like, nah, screw this, we'll fucking beat these bastards. So they turn around and get ready for a fight.
Yep.
Stonehorn's like, eat. And then the Ogre's like, hold on there, Betsy, and then fucking there they go, charging in. Did a bunch of carnage, caused a bunch of wounds, but because they had 1 more rank and I don't disrupt, they rallied. Or they held the line. So
yep.
currently going to be fighting them next round.
Yep.
Ogres are still standing there going, hey, screw you. That's the Bellower right there. And the sergeant, or the crusher with the bear trap is like, grabby. Alright, over here. Tyrion was in a combat over here. Tyrion issued a challenge to my Gutlord. Gutlord's like, boys, you got this. Took a step back to the rank.
Yep.
And
Pussy.
Tyrion swings in. No.
Pussy.
Tactical.
Pussy.
No.
Pussy. Pussy Gutlord.
Tyrion swings in, kills an ogre, does 2 other wounds.
Pussy.
4 wounds. Shut up! Stop calling me pussy.
Calling your Gutlord a pussy.
Stop calling my Gutlord pussy. Gutlord's my favorite unit. Dealt 4 wounds. I beat him from combat res. Tyrion's like, yeah, peace out, homies. Runs. The ogres pursue him. He runs 8. I run 7. Story of my life.
Yes, off by 1.
Off by 1. Story of the game.
Yas.
And, yep, so we're sitting here ready to go in the High Elf turn. And
High Elf turn 5.
bottom top of 5.
Deadly.
Alright, so this is our ending recap. Your final turn, you managed to get the long charge off to charge that final unit in the butt.
Yep. Do you want to talk about your turn first?
Oh yeah, my turn first, as you finished off, the Stonehorn finished off the Spearman, and then was able to reform afterwards. Yeah, because you killed them in combat, even though you're frenzy, I'm not badass.
And fun fact, what do we learn? That the rider also has frenzy too.
Oh yes, the rider also has frenzy. Yes.
Okay. And then Tyrion?
Yeah, Tyrion continued to flee off the board since he's he needs his unit there to be above 25%.
Yep.
So he's fleed off the board sadly, but.
And then my bottom of turn 5, also the Illyrian Reavers got out of the way of the ogres, shot one of the Iron Guts, killed the Iron Guts.
Yeah, killed another Iron Gut, and
then my turn 5 after the reform. I was exactly 14 inches away.
Yeah.
Rolled the dice. Stonehorn fucking came in and started putting foot to ass.
Yeah, Stonehorn came in, killed them off, killed the last 3 models off the impact stacks.
Yep. And that was the game.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
I'm disappointed I didn't get completely out of the charge arc of the Iron Guts. It's the unit that I didn't want to put Tyrion into at all, and his unit, the Dragon Princes, because even without them having the armor piercing banner, they're still carving up toughness 3 princes like crazy. Like 5+ wounds and 6+ wards is still not enough. Well, be 6s and 6s with the AP banner.
Yeah.
It's the unit that I wanted to stay as far away from as I could. I probably should have just stayed back here and reformed, because I don't think he would have gotten to me.
I would have had to go through the woods.
Yeah.
But ogres have movement 6 too, right? And I was standing right here where the Stonehorn is. So I could have made it.
Yeah. Truth. Maybe leadership to reform, leadership to march, and just move up the board.
Yeah, get away from me.
And then just get away from you. Probably that's what I should have done. Take it out, back away again, and then bring around the board for when. Yeah, because really the issue got was that I started failing leadership tests in that big combat in the middle because I didn't have my BSB anywhere near. So still, I was leadership 10 because the inspiring presence from Tyrion is 18. But the BSB not being close enough meant it's like, oh shit, I rolled an 11. Or they wouldn't be stubborn, it would be leadership 8, and then I'd roll a 9 and I'd fail.
So basically you went right instead of, you should have went left.
Yeah, I should have turned around and just came right back out of there again. Back up here again, and then came back around.
Yep.
and then been in behind my units, ready to
That was a
support
fucking
them.
fluke too. That because you were right. Like when I had your back rank there,
Yeah.
I was just.
Oh
When
yeah.
you put down the fucking thing, like I was clipping that last guy.
The last guy, yeah, it was just on the edge. So it was like, ugh.
That's fortunate for me because that fucking Tyrion though.
Yeah, he's so good. He's so good.
I couldn't even believe it. Like
Yeah.
just even when Bill said like I love seeing people who've never fought Tyrion before
Yeah.
because it's fucking retarded.
Yeah, and 100% honestly, like I could have, the turn that I charged across the board,
Yeah.
I would have been completely fine not charging the Dragon Princess and just charging Tyrion out of the unit. Because then we were 17 inches, he needs a, he was movement
Movement 13.
13 at that point, so I need to roll a 4 on 3 dice, dropping the lowest.
No,
So charge him out of the unit, 4 attacks with strength 7, peels a bunch off the Stonehorn, and then your 5s to hit attacking back.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
Yep, he's awesome.
Yeah. But as I said, you probably saw it in the recording too. I find a lot like something crazy like that in 40k would probably be about 200 points.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
That's what I like a lot about fantasy. It's very, very balanced. Like there's some crazy King Kong Kamehameha nuts
Oh yeah.
things out there,
Yeah, he's
but you're paying for them.
yeah.
You're really paying for them. But yeah, no, that was crazy. That was a crazy game. And then when you knocked out that Stonehorn, Monopoly.
Yeah. It was just like, oh my god. Well, I figured speed 11. I figured I can touch pretty much anything,
Yep.
and I figured the Stonehorn would be the nice target because I only got to deal 6 wounds, and between Tyrion and the
Dragon Prince.
6 Dragon Princes, I should be able to kill it before he attacks me back, and then just overrun through it, and you just can't get to me. And then I kept going around. I should have come immediately back out of there again, because nothing could get to me. You're going to be tied up. You would have been moved forward. I come back out of there again.
Yep.
I charge everything into your other unit to tie him up and hold him back, and then he comes around again, and that turn, the next turn that you're into the side, your Stonehorn goes into the side of the dragon, and I live with 1 wound. Tyrion could then go into the side of the Stonehorn, kill the Stonehorn, the dragon's still alive. I think that goes a lot better for me at that point.
Now, yeah, exactly. No, just hypothetical here.
Mm-hmm.
What if this wasn't an Ogre army sitting here?
Yeah.
What if that was an Empire army? Do you think the result would have been the same? Because you know or even better, Tomb Kings.
Doom Kings, yes and no. Yes, because as much as I was dealing a lot of wounds back, actually, probably no. Because I think I would win combat a lot more consistently against another infantry on infantry army. The amount of attacks that ogres can put in, especially that ogre horde can put forward, 47 attacks that it had. Just the amount of attacks, and you, even with all those attacks, you almost didn't equal me on wounds, right?
Yeah.
And like,
But even like the way I play my Tomb Kings with like all those constructs, do you think it would have been the same? Like with those 5 cats,
5 cats.
the 2 Necro Sphinx and the 3 War Sphinx,
I don't.
and the chariots.
There's not that in the unit.
Yeah.
That Iron Guts is so strong. That's why I never play bulls. I always play Iron Guts because they're just so good.
And that's why I always play bulls. Because you get more
Sheer
cheaper.
volume of attacks on the bulls is so good.
Or even, like if it, take away Tomb Kings and then put in. Do you think an Empire army would be able to do this much carnage?
Differently, but yes. The Empire Army, I watched a Hellblaster volley gun kill 9 Silver Helms and deal a wound to the BSB in the unit.
Okay.
Jesus. Yeah, it's just like, all right, here's my 9 Silver Helms and my BSB, who's got a Lion Cloak, so I got a 1+ versus shooting and then a 2+ regular armor save. But good thing I rolled one of those 6s.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that entire unit was dead. So I saved 1 wound on the BSB, and then the rest of the unit died. It's 1 Hellblaster volley gun. Mind you, he rolled 28 shots, so he rolled spectacularly, but still.
So I have. Well, you know.
Yeah.
I've got those 4 armies. I got the Frenchman.
Yeah.
The Frenchman as well.
Also,
I like. The main reason I like the Ogre so much is because, like, even in 8th edition,
mm-hmm.
like everything's about cannons and shooting shit. You know what?
He gives no fucks about cannons.
I like monsters.
Yeah.
Like even the 2 King army, I love monsters. There's a reason why I have fucking 3 generals on a Griffin and Carl Franz.
Oh yeah, like
I love monsters. Like I
Same
used
thing.
to play a shitload of cannons, a lot of shooting, stuff like that. Now I've moved away from it. That's why I like the Ogre so much, because it's just, you know what? Bring a shitload of monsters. Let's go.
Yeah.
I got cannons. Well, good luck.
Yeah. Well, they give no shits about cannons.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to play a high enough game where you can have 2 of them and then 2 Thunder Tusk as well.
The list of ogres I'm playing right now, I'm looking at right now is because I'm not playing them at the moment is a Thunder Tusk and a Stonehorn, and then Man-Eaters, because Man-Eaters are amazing, absolutely amazing, bonkers how many attacks they can dish out, because they're 5 attacks each with the 2 close combat pistols, or 2 close combat weapons. They're 5 attacks each, all at strength 5. Just ridiculous the amount of attacks they can pump out.
Would you have changed anything in this list?
In that list? Yeah. I don't like the Bull Horde. I think it's just too big and clunky. But it works when
it works.
It works. And in this situation, I put the dragon, the chariot, and the unit of Sea Guard into it just because all could fit into it, which is an issue, but just volume of attacks, you're just killing people faster than I can go, and then me not having my general nearby and my BSB nearby really limited how well I could do that.
And like we were talking earlier, like a lot of people, like for instance you, you love the shit out of those Mornfang Cav.
Oh, I love the shit out of
Mornfang
Cav. Mornfang Cav. Mornfang Cav kill a 50 block.
See, I haven't had that much luck with them. The big stuff, love it, works fine. Like I've tried the Mornfang units, and they get chewed to hell. Maybe I'm not doing it properly because I don't know. Like a lot of people, especially like any Ogre players watching this, they play the hell, and even a Moncton. Like you've played a couple fantasy games on it, and the Ogre players there, even Anthony.
Yeah, all of them.
All the time.
At least
Mornfang.
4 Mornfangs in the unit. I run 2 units of 4 Mornfangs because I think they're awesome. Yeah. They're
I got the 8 of them.
Yeah,
for the collection, but my go-to thing is the 2 Stone.
Yeah, I find the Mornfang waste that unit. They just toughness 3 infantry. Just give it to me. Just devours them
because of 3d3 impact.
It's I do 4 wide, so it'd be 4d3 impact attacks.
Yes, right. Yeah.
And then 16 attacks, just 10 wide.
Yep.
Please, all day, because then you get 16 attack from the dogs, 12 attacks from the riders, and just throw lots of dice at them, and you just evaporate units. I don't care if you're steadfast. I'm gonna just kill that many again next turn.
Yeah, couldn't have well either.
Yeah. And even if you kill 1 or 2, they're 2+ armor save, 3 wounds each with parries.
Yeah.
And be an ass, get them inside of Troll Guts bubble. That's the other thing is you don't run the level 4s, you run level 2s all the time.
Level 2, cause tyrants.
Even with the
I love tyrants.
The extra 50%.
Even then, because I like guard player.
Yeah.
Quantity over quality.
Yeah.
I like my tyrant. I'll bring the level 2 butcher just for a little bit of magic defense. So even in this battle, like you'll see on this list if he posts it up, I didn't have any spell scrolls.
I only have the 1.
I didn't bring any. Because your brother. He was talking about how much he hates fucking spell scrolls. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try it without one.
No, the Ogre list I took to Halcon didn't have any dispel scrolls.
No.
It was only the
I know you keep preaching to me to take the fucking level 4. But
I love the level 4 Slaughtermaster. Mind
he's
you,
not bad. He's not bad at all.
Level 4 Slaughtermaster, 4+ ward, stubborn, and
regeneration.
Earthing Rod. Reroll the miscast. Because every turn I'm 5/6 dicing Troll Guts. Every turn I'm 5/6 dicing a spell. Right. And I miscast once a game. Once to twice a game. I'm miscast. Second turn, probably miscast already once. Because every turn I throw every dice I can into Troll Guts. Just because the regen is so strong in that army.
I know. I've not used Troll Guts once. Mainly because I use level 2.
Yeah.
But I always get fucking the Maw or Toothcracker.
Have you tried Firebellies? They're a bit more expensive, but
I don't have one.
I say a Firebelly with a great weapon. It's a great model for a challenge. It's just get that breath weapon. It's just like, come at me. Blah!
Pull my finger. Fuck.
Yeah.
Right on.
Right on. Anyways, thanks again for the game.
No problem.
Good fun. Good fun. Another victory for the Ogres. I think you've beaten me every time on camera. Oh, on Fantasy, you think you've beaten me every time on camera.
No, because I only use the Tomb Kings against you.
You beat the Bretonians.
Yes, I did!
Yeah, you beat the
Convent
Bretonians.
Light, and then I lost 4 games in a row.
Boo.
Yeah, they won't be doing that again.
Yep. Anyways, as always, make comments. I will post the lists in the description for the video. So make comments, suggestions, anything you like. Please like and subscribe, and share with your friends. And we will see you in the next video. Peace.